Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Happy Monday morning. I'm in my garage. These are my large 2 grow tents that are in my garage. And what I'm showing you here, my people, this is Virginia to Life Wayne coming to y'all. And Southern Texas, in the burbs, northwest of Houston, about 40 miles. Agriculture Zone 9A, 9B. And what I'm showing you guys on this Monday morning is 2 of my large grow tents. And what I'm doing is I'm redoing my lighting. I'm redoing my grow tents. As I go on this journey of growing food, I've learned a whole lot over the years on how I want to grow food. I'm growing more food aquaponically, and I'm also sprouting seeds. And well, I'm starting to sprout new seeds in my grow tent. Now, as you notice, I've started putting my new upgrade of LED lights in my grow tents. I have a lot more to do still. These grow tents are large, have a lot more shelves to put in them, and a lot more grow lights to put in them. These new LED inside plant grow lights. I'm making stands. making my own stands, vertical stands for them that are coming out great. I'm using recycled material. I'm a DIY guy. I'm using recycled material for the molds, for the cement molds for these stands. I'm using my fruit juice bottles, water bottles that I use. Instead of just throwing them away, I reuse them as molds, pour the concrete in to make my vertical stands. And also what I'm doing is I want to run all my inside plant LED lighting off my DIY solar generators. I don't want to run anything. My goal is to not run anything on my on-grid plug in the wall power. I don't want to do that. I want to run all this stuff on off-grid solar. The first reason why is it's cheaper. It's free. DIY solar power is free. It's free. And if you're using grow tents like I am indoors and you're running light, it can get expensive, people. I've learned over time, when you're running LED lighting, all the lighting in your grow tents adds up. My biggest older lights I had, the horizontal ones, they're 120 kilowatt hours to 150 kilowatt hours per light, per LED light. Now, if I have 5 lights of those larger lights in here, that's a lot of power I'm using to grow food on grid. That's on grid power coming from the power company. That's gonna make my power bill go up. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make my power bill go up when I'm growing food inside my home. I don't want to do that. I do not want to make this more expensive. I want to make it more cheaper. This is why I'm growing my own food, to make it more cheaper, to make it more healthier, to make it more organic. And I'm doing the same thing with my DIY solar generators, building them so I don't have to use the power grid. I want to be off the power grid when I'm running this. And right now, everything is working fine. This is why I'm building more of my own DIY solar generators to power everything inside my large grow tents. Like this one right here, And I have one shelf right here. I have a shelf back here. I'm going to put another shelf back here, and I'll put another shelf on this wall. So there'll be 3 shelves in here. And there'll be more lighting in here as I continue my journey on growing, upgrading my inside lighting and upgrading my grow tents, getting more food growing inside. That's what I'm doing. Also, as you can see, all this lighting you see right now from this grow tent, and I'm going to show you the lighting in that grow tent. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. It's powered by not on-grid power. It's powered by off-grid power. It's powered by that 100 amp, 12 volt DIY solar generator. I built that. I didn't buy it. I built that. It's running all this. It's running all this. And this thing will run this whole setup for about 3 days. 3 days. It will run 3 days. Easily, that will run all this. Know why it will run all this? Because these are all my new low watt LED indoor plant lights. They're low watt. These are the new ones. They're low watt. And since they're low watt, I can power them all with my off-grid DIY solar generator instead of plugging them into my home socket and power them on grid. We don't want to power nothing on grid. So we're going to slide over here to the second tent, and bow, 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 bow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the power of one of my large vertical LED lights. This is a large one. This is the one I showed you in the other video. This is a stand that I showed you in the other video that I made. That's my stand. I made that stand to hold this light up. And it's throwing very well. It looks good. These smaller ones, these are the small ones. These are the small ones that I'm building. And, well, I'm not going to say I'm building, that I'm using. I built the light stands for them, but I buy these lights. These are smaller versions. And this is the bigger one. Bam! That's the bigger one. Same variety. This is just a bigger one. Now, look at all the light that this baby is putting out. This is just one. Look at all that full spectrum. These are full spectrum LED plant lights. Look at all the light it's putting out. Look at that light. And you can change this light. Again, you can change it. Grab a little thing down here, and I can change the light on this. I got to figure out how to do this again. There we go. See? Bow, 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 bow. Awesome. I can lower the light. I can change the density, the color of light, all that. And as you can see, I'm not going to have one of these in here. I'll have probably 6 of these. Imagine having 6 of these low-powered lights. 6 of these in this one grow tent. This is just one. Imagine me putting 5 more of these in here, which I will do. I'll have 6 of these total in here. Imagine all that off-grid, full spectrum light that's low wattage. It will light this whole tent up. 6 of these lights will light this whole tent up. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to be growing in here. I'll be showing you what I'm going to be growing in here next. What I'm going to be growing in this grow tent it's going to be a food plant. It'll be, again, I'm growing food. That's what I'm doing. It's going to be a food plant I'm going to be growing in here. It's going to be a food plant that requires warm weather. And I'm going to have several of them growing in here. And you're going to see that pretty soon. So I'm very happy for this journey that I'm upgrading my new indoor plant lights. I'm upgrading everything on new full spectrum, very low wattage to run plant lights, LED plant lights that I can power off-grid totally with my DIY solar generators that I make. So this is going to be, I'll have 6 more of these guys in here and so forth. And as you can see, one of these guys puts out a lot of light. Imagine 6 of these guys in here. And I'm going to do the same thing with here. I'm going to add more of these small ones as I put more shelves in here. I'll add more small ones too, and so forth. And also, I'm making more DIY solar generators. I'm making more of these guys to power everything off-grid. I'm making more DIY solar generators. My goal is to have everything off-grid, easily power, bring my inside LED plant lights. So this is part of my journey as I grow and upgrade everything, as I add more shelves in here, add more growing food in here. You will see. I'll let you take a peek at this and you figure out what I'm growing in here real quick. So I gotta add 2 more shelves in here, more of these DIY light stands, and more of the smaller vertical lights in here too. Get all this is going to be a journey. I'm not going to rush. I don't rush to do anything. I take my time. I enjoy it. It's a hobby to grow food. And you guys have a nice Monday. This is what I'm doing. This is one of my journeys I'm doing, redoing everything. My upgrading my LED vertical indoor plant lighting and powering it on my solar generators. At the end of the day, people, we got to remember, ain't nobody coming to save us. We got to save ourselves.